Well, there it is. Hello, welcome to our Heroes of the Storm, Sgt.Hammer, Super Mega Uber.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Alpha Range Hero. I suppose that might be the title, although I'm not sure how I'll fit that into the thumbnail. Let's see. Let's go down the bottom. Let's have a little fun with Mr. Stitches. So Praki's going to be playing as Stitches this game, pulling them in, allowing me to get a few extra hits. I'm going to be going for basically all the talents that increase the range, increase the damage I do with that range. As for my ultimate, I'll see how we go, but I'm pretty sure Napalm Strike is generally the better one, in my opinion. Oh, hello. That was a good start, wasn't it? Ho-ho! Down for the count! How does this always happen in these games? Although that still works out in our favour because they're about to get completely and utterly wrecked, so I'm actually okay with that. Alright, let's pick a talent first of all. This is always the issue with chatting away, is that I'm not actually concentrating. Right, let's do increases damage to distant enemies. So we're going for maximum range. So next time I won't walk into a zombie wall whilst I'm trying to pay attention and introducing the video. Let's do this. Oh, nice. Good little hook there. No, Mr. Zombie Wall. Down you go. So yeah, the level 10 ability, the ultimate, Napalm Strike is going to be really strong for this map because this is the Cursed Hollow. This is the map for basically capturing tributes. And when you're capturing tributes, well, a lot of people are going to be standing in the same area. So it's pretty damn effective for it to be a siege tank in that. Particularly if you can hide in a bush whilst that's happening. See if I can get in a good position. There's two people in the middle. Ooh, nice. What are these zombies? I'll start whacking at her. Or him. Uh-oh. Material time. Back off there. So whenever you get in trouble with the siege tank, you're probably going to be in siege mode almost always. So you get it out of siege mode, and then you press Z, which is your thrusters. That's going to give you a lot of speed boost. It's kind of tricky actually with Nazebo nearby. Until I get like my maximum range talents, he's just going to keep trying to put those wall of zombies around me. And I need you to check the bush like quite consistently so I can feel comfortable siege moding. Let's see. Increases basic attack by 1. Well, that's a good start. Let's go for that.
Alright. Dear me. Don't know what Paul's up to there.
Backing off. Ah yes, we have Paul in here as well. May as well grab a cheeky healing globe. Let's make our way over to the tribute, the first one. Unfortunately, both icons down now as well for the count. Got a little cigarid, so to speak. Oh, that is such a good hook. And I'm fucked. I just used siege mode. Woohoo! Let's see if I can get out of this. My cooldown is not ready, and now it is, but I'm dead. Oh dear, that is rough, very rough. But we've got a Gazlo, and he just about misses getting the tribute there. I'm going to try to defend this. At least I'll come back with all of my health. I'm using my thrusters now to try to get back into the fight as quickly as possible. And hopefully it's still happening. I'll be able to get to a much better position as well if I can get over here as the siege tank. That'll do a world of good. Like over here, for example. And just siege away at the enemy. If they get too close, as you can see, I can hit them from range. Might want to move up a little bit more. Got 5 seconds to wait though. Like preferably sort of near the trees. Get a couple of hits on Brightwing. She goes down pretty quickly if you can get her. They're all coming back with a lot of health though, and we've got quite a few people that aren't so high on health. I'm going to step it up a little bit more. And go for the next location. A bit closer to the middle here. That's obviously a little bit. There's the zombie wall. Step back from that. Can't do much. And there's quite a lot of them here, so yeah, that's rough. I still have to back off here because Tyrael's going to come after me. I'm at very low health, so
Nah, just give it up.
I don't think we're going to get it. We're just not going to get it. We're just being consistently pushed, and there's no sort of real progress being made there. I'd like to get back into the bottom lane and actually siege it, because that's what I am. My damage has been appalling this game. Played a game before this, and did shite loads of damage. Actually, it was really quite a good game in the end. Let's see if we can make this a good game. If not, there will be another one. Because this is rough so far. Not getting that Sgt.Hammer 5 that I'm after. Pick up the healing globe for me, would you? So, there's a good lad. Now the siege is really kicking in. Let's see. Move slowly in siege mode. That's the one to go for. You can stutter step as you wish. You can see my range is quite large now. You always want to be setting up mines to where you think the enemy are going to be coming from. So not only is it going to dismount them, if they're coming at you with a mount, it's also going to allow you a little bit of escape, do some damage to the enemy. So you can move back and forth if you're really paranoid about getting ganked from above, which is basically about to happen in a minute. I'm moving back into a better position out of the zombie wall. There's still a lot of them there, so definitely better for them than it is for us. That's a heavy hit there, so I'm going to have to back off here. This is kind of always a 4 versus 5 because we've got the Gazlo, so we're going to have to depend on the Gazlo getting those mercs consistently. That's a really horrible time for the tribute to spawn as well. Really horrible. Such as the way this map goes sometimes. So they've got the next tribute, so we can't really let them get away with another one. Unless it's just really good timing for us for some reason, for them to have it, like where they're all dead. And then they can't use it very well, but... Let's see what else we can do. I'm just going to still try to stay down this bot lane. Although they are pushing mid. But I need to try to get one of their forts down, which isn't actually too unrealistic at this point, because that fort's taken a lot of damage. Get into siege mode. Start whacking away at that fort. We can see that there's 4 at the moment in the mid. Fellas there. So that leaves 5 in the mid at the moment. So those guys should definitely back up behind the gates before things get too rough. There's no need to fight on the outside, or at least fight right by the towers. Fort's going down. So whilst this is happening, unfortunately we're taking a few losses there. But if we can try to not take any losses, then we can basically make a profit here by taking down one of their forts. I get the feeling I'm about to get ganked, so I'm going to back off now, because it's gone very quiet in the middle. So I'd almost expect them to come down, or maybe come down for the golem. There we are. There's Fala. She was looking for me. Going for Napalm Strike now, so it's nice to have that level 10 ultimate. I can actually use... It does initial damage, and it does damage over time if someone stands in it. Obviously good for minion waves, good for those fights where the enemies are getting quite close. Fala can't do too much to me at the moment, unless she uses her ultimate. Then I'm scared. So they're having a good time at the top there. I put my mines there, so if Fala does decide to run up there, she's going to get dismounted, as you can see. So I'm going to try to get to that fight before they do. Dismount the Nazeebo, who might be able to catch me with the zombie wall. Yep, I expected that, so I decided to turn around on that one. Lovely hook there. Napalm that. Uh-oh, still more coming at me. And there's Fala's thing. Knock her out of that. Take a heal. And keep going. So far, so very good. That was very successful, all of that. Can't argue with that whatsoever. So let's start the
about the
push.
golem at the bottom.
Oh no, there's a golem at the bottom. Oh well, that does suck. Unfortunately, I'm not at the bottom now, so I may as well start pushing this. We've got the mercs to deal with that golem. It is actually going down. That could be napalm striking these buildings, which is doing quite a lot of damage over time. So again, the siege tank is pretty much what you expect from a siege tank, a sieger. Oh, Brightwing's caught in the entangling roots there. That's lovely. Lots of extra damage for us. Try to position your napalm strike so you're catching as many things as possible. And as you can see, the siege tank really starts to get carried away with the damage. Right at the start of the game, I showed you the scoreboard. I had like practically nothing. It was quite awful. And that is awesome. That is a lovely little combination right there. Bit hard to talk right now because I'm concentrating on not dying. Use a thrusters whilst you're in siege mode. Obviously you don't move too fast, but you still move faster. Could have possibly finished off Sagara there. Just short of doing that, but the pressure is still on. Get on that fella. She might actually go down. There it is. She got a little bit too greedy there. So we've got a really good combo team here. Sonya just does high damage. Paul's doing the healing. He's scouse. And what it is basically Malfurion, for example, can throw down entangling roots. Praki can hook them in with obviously his hook, and then I can just do damage alongside everyone else. Massive damage whilst they're doing that. I kind of want to get this fort down before backing up. Increase basic attack range by 2. That's huge. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to do that. Oh, try to angle and target those napalm strikes so they hit where the enemy is going. Take out a little hit. Basically hit the enemy hero whenever you can. Oh, trying to back off if I can survive. Oh, so close, but not close enough. That took just a little bit too long to get that fort down. But you can look at the damage now. That's 50,000 damage so far with Sgt.Hammer. She really starts to carry strong. As you get more and more talents, she just gets more and more overpowered, to be quite frank with you. All of that extra range makes it easier for you to do damage consistently. So that's why your damage is so high, because you're just always hitting. Before, you have to back off a lot, you have to hit and run, so you're not really getting much damage out because you can't be too close. Now I can be miles away and still hit them, so it's really feeling quite good now. What Tinker talents did Gazlo go for? Oh, looks like unfortunately he caught that, but at the last moment where they literally just took it, so... Oh my goodness, might get a Sagara kill here. Sieging up! Nice! Entangling Roots works very well, as you can see with Siege Tank, and of course the hooks. Anything that pulls them in, stuns them, is going to do fantastically well with a Siege Tank. Looks like they're having a little fight down there. I don't know which one to go for. Can't quite reach it. I can actually hit them from over here in a safer spot. Still risky, because I'm getting hit here. I'm going to die. There's just too much damage overall, because Nazeebo's ult is freaking amazing. I think it's one of the most strongest ults in the game right now, because it's just obviously when everyone's bunched up like that, and I can't do much as a Siege Tank because I move very slowly. So when she's doing that, it's just so much damage going out. I keep calling it a she, it's a he. It used to be a she, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's keep going. See if we can get something out of this. Not too long until I come back, but if we keep dying past this point, it's going to take ages. The Brightwing is obviously super OP on the healing, but still not doing a fantastic job of it. I'd love for them to just put themselves slightly out of position here. Maybe get a bit too greedy and allow us to catch them out, but they're starting to back off sensibly. I can only use my Speed Thrust to catch up. If Praki can get the hook here, brilliant. I can push her back. She's going to use her ultimate there to try to escape, and it has worked so far, but how long will that work for? Can I get her with the napalm strikes? Yes. Brightwing's a pretty slow hero. She has the issues of the Siege Tank as well. Not so high in the mobility unless you get the blink ability. So time to siege up. There's two of them at the bottom. Can't dodge all of those Baneleys. I want to get the gate down so we can actually see Sagara when she's coming up to us. There we go. She's just going to keep chucking stuff at me, which is what she'll do. It's the sensible thing to do, a Sagara. Now, gradually increases range in siege mode, so that's what we want. So we can just really hit them from miles away, as I mentioned before. Make it as hard as possible. Take out the Hydralisks, make it easier for bow. Again, just hit them whenever I can.
Kind of dying, by the way, at the bottom.
Really? You kind of are. You have to back off here anyway by the looks of it, a little bit. See if I can get that Sagara. Nope. Might go down here. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, it's just too much damage output there. Sagara can heavily nuke, and obviously Spala's doing her ultimate, so the heals from the Malfurion aren't quite really enough to counter that. So pretty rough stuff. Praki's devouring away, and he's going to get guaranteed kill on the Tyrael. There you go. Whew. They've got one fort at the top, and basically the rest of their base left. We've got a little less than they do, but we have got a tribute to take and they're 2 levels above. That damage is insane. Almost back to get into the fight. We just need a really good team fight. But we haven't even got really any golems, have we? I don't even think we've ever got any golems. Look at the map. We've got a Gazlo, but I just consistently see red merc camps all over. So I don't know what the excuse is there. See if I can get ahead. Bit of a risky move, but it might work out. At least for my allies. It'll get me killed, but if we can get a kill, that'd be great. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. That's a bit horrible. Maybe a Brightwing kill. This is the moment. She's going to die 100%. There we go. The Zebra's ult going to town on Gazlo. Guarantee kill. Oh no, he actually manages to outrun it just about there. He got a huge heal from Malfurion there, so that actually stopped him from taking the last few bits of damage that would have finished him off. Where's that Sagara gone? She might be coming up from beneath. Gazlo's back. There she is. She did come up from there. Witch Doctor's going down. So this is what we're after. A lot of sort of kills overall. I'm the only one that died, but we've got like a couple of kills at least and pushed them back. And the guys are still doing quite strong. So sometimes you've got to make sacrifices. Ideally not with Sgt.Hammer, but there you go. I do kind of make those plays. Alright, here we go. In a strong position to still take this tribute unless they come back. Fallah's using her ultimate, but she goes down pretty quickly after using it, so that's still good. Tyrion's about to go down. Malfurion's ult, so that's a big buff to us. And Gazlo's been taking the minions all whilst that's happening, so I'm going to try to take this out because I think my allies are okay. They're not going to die to anything else. Should be able to gather this. Almost all of them are dead. Take the golem and go push top, and then we'll be pretty much on even playing fields. Let's get that siege tank damage going. So whilst you're doing this, if you're paranoid about the enemy hitting you, just attack, move, move, attack, move, attack. Get yourself into a safer position, closer to your base, and with your allies sort of blocking towards the enemy. Put some mines here. Not that I think it's likely to happen now, but we'll see. Let's move on up. I'm going to use my Speed Thrusters now because I still know they're going to be on cooldown already for me when I need them. Got to try to remember to use Napalm Strike. As an ultimate, it's only got a 6-second cooldown. But obviously you've got mana issues to worry about. But otherwise, Sgt.Hammer, even when you're spamming abilities, rarely really has mana issues. She might run out after a while, but generally she does pretty well for herself. Let's get some mines set up. A little bit of backup. Napalm Strikes. Take down that gate as fast as possible. Make it easy for my allies to see what's going on. Oh, lovely hit there on the Sergeant Fella. I'll call her Sergeant Fella. Try to take her out. Lovely stun there. I take it that you took the talent, Thomas, where your cleave stuns them for like 0.5 seconds. That's long enough. That's long enough, as you can see. That little stun there just allows me to do so much extra damage. Because my basic damage is stupid, to be honest. I'm going to go for Advanced Lava Strike since we seem to be doing very well here. And I'm going to try to remember to keep using that Napalm. As you can see, it does more initial damage and it's got a longer range. And that kind of works well, considering that I'm already using max range. I even still hit Brightwing there, despite her sort of fleeing out there. So we're really coming strong here. There are 2 players down. We still got the Golem playing. We may as well keep taking out the forts. So more Napalm Strikes. There's damage over time as well as huge initial damage. I'm going to set up mines. Oh well, I may as well go for Brightwing since she's offering herself. Have some of that. Sagara's trying to put the Hydralisk on me. But is it worth it? I say no. Even the Witch Doctor's having a go. Need the heals. Sapul's keeping me alive. Try to threaten the Witch Doctor whenever he does his thing. Sagara's back. Healed up. Again on Witch Doctor. You want to go for me? And if you do get caught by this, try to make a gap for yourself. Kill one of the zombies. This is the part where we die. Run! Run! Oh, that didn't quite hit, so it does actually have to hit where she is. Can't always get away with just... Oh no, nice, nice, nice. She's in trouble there. I actually got a hit there though. And I'm going to siege up so I can hit the Obsidian because I can't get past the siege tanks there. And down she goes. Both I can finish her off. I'm getting loads of hits. You can see I'm barely in range. I'm just hitting from so far away for 395 damage per hit. It's huge numbers. Huge numbers. I'm almost all healed up as well. Back into siege mode. Tyrion's going to come after me, maybe. He looks like he wants to clear this up. And there's a couple of them backing me up here. Napalm Strike's going to do nice damage there to Brightwing. Oh, better dismount, fella. Waiting for her to use her ultimate. And then nah, she's not doing it. I was going to try to wait. I was hoping she would use it earlier, so then I would concussive blast, siege mode, and then thrust her out of there. I don't know if I actually had the cooldown for it, but that's what I would have done. But she didn't do it. I was really expecting to... Oh my god, look at that damage. 70,000 damage plus 56,000 damage. That's 126,000 damage 20 minutes into the game. Oh my. That's a little bit of damage right there. That's why you go Sgt.Hammer, because she hammers them into the ground, literally. That was a really good strong push. We lasted for a long time there. We even did some damage to the core. And it's back to tribute time, and both of us are sitting at 0 out of 3, so that's pretty nice, because that means there's less pressure for the enemies to, say, for example, come back. If they were at 2 out of 3 and we were at 0 out of 3, then we could potentially sort of get really pushed back, but nah, that's fine for us. I'm coming back into the game any second now. So much kicking off over there. It'd be so nice to be siege mode right now, but looks like I've got a job to do, and that's to try to actually deal with this golem that's running amok here. Doesn't even matter if he catches me with that, as long as I can keep attacking him. Napalm Strike again, very good versus mercenaries that are attacking versus you, because again it's just doing loads of damage. They don't dodge it, they don't try to get out of the way. Just using abilities off cooldown, trying to remember to do that. So a little bit of damage there, but not terrible. Sgt.Hammer, one of the better heroes without a doubt for dealing with, you know, enemy golems or mercenaries pushing strong at you. I can't believe you guys are still fighting over that tribute. 3 of them down, 2 of us down. So I'm going to get over there because clearly need a bit of help. Unfortunately, both Vikings are just about to go down. Unless he can get the kill on Fala before she gets too greedy. Nice. That makes my life easier, less threatening when I get over there. And then I'll be able to siege up and maybe Paul can take it. So let's get some mines set up, make it a bit trickier for them. Oh, fucking... that witch doctor. That damn dare witch doctor. Time to take him out. I've had enough of those frickin' zombies. They are really strong against this siege tank. If there's anything I've learned this game, zombie wall is one of siege tank's worst nightmares. Okay. Unfortunately, we still can't take their creep. Well, we can take this creep camp. Maybe 2 of them down. It's a bit of a risk. Should we risk it? I think we can do it quickly with Napalm Strike. Oh no! Looks like we shouldn't have done that. My bad. I'll push them back and let's escape the situation. It was definitely a big risk, and luckily it was one we could walk away from. So that would have been very embarrassing for me if we both died there, because that would have just been a completely and utterly pointless death for both of us. Let's take out these mercs. Looks like we're basically both teams are just going to take whatever mercs they can get access to. They've still got 2.5 minutes, I think, until their next golem, whereas we've got ours just now. Gazlo's going to town on that. What time did he go for? Did he go for the Robo Goblin? No, he did, yes. He went for Resurgence of the Storm, so he's expecting to die, basically. There's his ultimate. Both Vikings got some lightning effects going on there. Don't know what that's all about, but it looks pretty cool. Fury of the Storm, maybe? Don't know. Oh. Get ready. Brightwing, are you sure you want to do this? You're going to take some damage. Use your ultimate. So, she's got like 60 seconds or so before she can do that again. We've got our Golem, who's doing quite a nice job there. Maybe push through the middle. They've got Brightwing in the middle here. Praki's kind of on his own. Oh! Hello there. Is that a Sagara? Kind of... Oh, she used Bolt of the Storm. Sneaky little thing. Gazlo's trying to pick her off there. Yeah, looks like they're both in trouble. They might not die from this, but they're going to take heavy damages here, which is going to give us more strength for the overall push. Oh, there's Fala doing her thing. Let's see if we can hit her a little bit. Got Hydralisk's doing damage, but the healing from Malfurion is really going quite far. Not sure how far we should push this then, if Gazlo's getting back. There's only 3 of us here, both Vikings at the top. There's not much I can do right now. There's a fort at the underneath. I feel like I want to go from another direction because that's kind of risky. So I'm going to go underneath. Fala's actually down here. Might be able to gank her. Let's try and gank her. She seems to know it's coming because she's gone into the bush to quite clearly Hearthstone out. There she goes. Nice job. The chase is on. Who can catch Fowler first? She's getting closer and closer to our base. It's going to be pretty tricky for her to get out of this one. I'm just telling you that for sure. Yeah, good luck with that one, fella. And perfect timing for a tribute to spawn right next to all of us. So this is one of the few times where it actually spawns in our favour. And I would be saying that. I would be biased. I'm going to hide in these bushes because that's a great place for Sgt.Hammer to be. Sgt.Hammer. Oh, looks like Sagara's just in a bad place at a bad time. Going to be able to escape though? No. Nice try there from Brightwing, but now Brightwing's in trouble because once you start teleporting in as Brightwing, you can't stop it. So you're committing very heavily there. Looks like I may as well move on. Everyone's been able to have these fights. Now that we're basically dominating, everyone's killing things before I can get in range. And that's ironic because I've got such a large range. Not large enough. Look at that damage, what the hell? I've not even been getting to hit as much as I sometimes do as well as Sgt.Hammer, so that's pretty nice. Now I'm going to go on my own here to the top lane and get myself killed. No, not really. It's really tempting to go on that core, like really tempting. So I actually am going to do it, but this is probably going to get me killed because everyone else is miles away. Here we go. This is it. The death of Sgt.Hammer. I don't think any of us saw that coming. So yeah, that's just me getting greedy there. Kind of at the point now where the game is pretty much a sealed deal, so we may as well just take it. So can they do it? I've got a long time to wait, so I may as well just observe what's going on. There's a tribute right there. Got the golem, that's very nice to be honest. He's going to help finish up the bottom fort, which is pretty much going to open up their entire base, so we have multiple options. Golem might not be able to make it past the fort or even kill the fort, we'll see. But we will get actually this tribute by the looks of it, which is going to give him a slightly easier job of doing so. Only slightly easier, but not easy enough for him to pull it off. 15 seconds or so until I'm back in the game. And then I can have fun doing some more siege damage. More mercs for Gazlo. He's got just about enough time to do it before they go and check there. He has to do it very quickly though. Looks like they're slightly preoccupied above. Sagara's both Vikings creeping up there. May as well use your speed thrusters when you spawn out the gate because it's going to take you so long to get over there. That was the risk, unfortunately, both Vikings took as well. Unlike myself, he took a risk. And it didn't work too well. He got the mercs, but they died like just outside of where they spawned, so didn't get too much out of it. Now, I need everyone to be with me, really. Kind of spent the last 5 minutes running around, actually. Not got to do much solid damage, which is a bit of a shame. Wait for it. Yeah, I got one hit off. Not bad at all. Let's go do the golem then. Let's go get that golem. Oh, there's Brightwing. They're trying to come in here for the gank. Is it going to be enough? I've got a really good position here to do loads of damage. And yeah, that's a nice try for them. A last ditch attempt to make it easier for them. I don't think Sagara should be really doing that. She might actually get the kill though, because her mercs do so much her minions rather do so much damage. But luckily she didn't pull that off, so I don't have to wait another 60 seconds to come back into the fight. Up to level 25 now. This has been quite a while, this game. Again, seem to get a rough starts on these videos that I record. But they seem to work out in the end, so can't really complain too much. Right, this is it. Siege up. Do some damage to heroes when you can, otherwise stick on the buildings and go for it. Let's have a little look at that damage. So basically over 150,000 damage, and look at Scott, Scouse, Paul just did 158,000 healing. That's insane. It was a very long game though, so it does kind of allow for those numbers, but even then you still got to be really trying for it. There's Sgt.Hammer. Thank you very much for watching. I highly suggest this hero because it's an incredibly powerful hero right now. Definitely way up there in the tier list. So if you like this video, please like the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Heroes of the Storm content. You can catch me at my stream, which is twitch.tv/WTii, WTii. Otherwise, you can catch me at my Twitter and Facebook, which is Witty with a 1, the number 1, WTII 1. I hope it is. I'll actually have to double check that. And yeah, that'll do it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Give Sgt.Hammer a go. It's a bit scary. You do get screwed over and you can die pretty much without having any control. But it's still strong. And obviously you can get some stupid numbers. So give it a go. Have fun. Have a good day. I'll see you later.